it's inconsequential for you to die when you're in the main areas, when you're not in mission. So why not have the ability to kind of have battles break out in the middle of a public battlefield? That would be pretty sweet.
Is there any loot around here? You kind of have to play it to believe it.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to describe. If you really, really want some common terms, it's like your character doesn't feel floaty like in Halo. It's a little bit of Battlefield, a little bit of Call of Duty, a little bit of Halo. It is definitely unique. There are enough things about it that you could say are borrowed from other games if you really want to, but frankly, they've put this game together in a way that doesn't feel like any other game we've played before.
Does the game Lulz fail? Does the game's single player mode resemble Borderlands?
No.
Is it you have co-op single player with drop in drop out function of your friends?
No. It's another one of those things that's a little bit tough to describe because it is kind of unique.
Yeah, there are so many games within this game, but it feels like its own.
Yeah.
This game feels like Destiny.
Let's put it this way. In this game, there's a spot for everything. So you can choose your mission while you're in the ship orbiting a planet. In this case, we've gone to, I forget what the mission you chose was, but you load into the same common area, but then once you get further on down the line, you enter the space where suddenly you can't respawn anymore. You're on a mission, like nobody else can come in here to help you except people that are on your fire team. So that's the part of it that feels very much like an MMO, even though it's first-person shooter. I think they've taken that element from an MMO.
Okay, vehicle. Find the vehicle grid.
So, all right, so here's how we unlock the actual vehicle. Nice.
Circular. Herbie, any way you could look down, does it show your legs and feet?
Yep.
There you go.
Grief. Very good point. The drop ships dropping in at any given time, very much straight out of Halo. The nice thing is that we're in an open world, so it keeps these really vast open areas interesting. You can't just stand there in the middle of nowhere for infinite amount of time. You're gonna have enemies coming in on you.
Brandon Jones, man, menace.
All right, if you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
Nav mode. Summon vehicle.
Boom.
Whoa!
Another part.
Return of the Jedi.
Another part borrowed straight out of an MMO, which is fantastic. I'm pretty sure at some point you can unlock these with weapons on them. When you play the deathmatch multiplayer, you can have weapons on your vehicles that are like this. So I'm assuming
this feels good. This feels outstanding. These controls, the weight of it.
See,
oh my goodness.
You walked this distance earlier. How much better does it feel just
this thing is so... I could drive around all day with this thing.
The Peter Dinklage voice has a voice modulation layered over top of it now, so he sounds a little bit more robot-y. I think, it was so highly publicized that it was poor quality in the alpha that it's hard to forget about it. But for somebody who doesn't play, or never played the alpha, and is maybe just now getting introduced to it, or is only going to hear it when the main game comes out, it won't be a problem.
I did hear a terrible line earlier. There was one, it was like, "Those are tripwires! Don't touch them!" The third main mission, this is super layered and complex. I mean, this isn't just a simple go in, kill some, kill 10 minions, grab 10 things. No. I mean, this is...
I haven't seen a single mission where it's like, go kill a bunch of these things. And the alpha had a couple of things like that where there were, I think they were labeled as like, what do you call it? Bounties.
Bounties.
Yeah, so there's the guy in town with like a billboard that he offers bounties on a certain amount of enemies and whatever, and you can use that to make a little bit more money. Entirely optional. It's not like you load into the game and they're like, well, you need to prove your worth, so go kill 10 rats in the cellar or whatever. No garbage like that. It's optional, pretty sure.
Oh, what is this big
what kind of
orb?
Ooh.
What is that thing? Jeez.
Little hint at what's to come. Oh, there's a bunch of them out there.
Reminds me of like a Super Smash Brothers or something. I don't know, some Nintendo villain over here.
What is Brandon doing over there? Is he on fire?
Yeah.
He's on fire. Why is Brandon on fire?
That's my special flame charge.
That is so awesome.
I think most people agree that Destiny is going to outrank Call of Duty.
They're so different. Just two completely different games. I know they're shooters at heart, but Call of Duty is, you know, tighter narrative structure, quick campaign, and
Are you a big Call of Duty guy?
I like Call of Duty. Yeah, I prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty.
Sure.
I do like both. I like Battlefield a lot more, but I do appreciate both
Okay.
because they're so different. And then Destiny is different than them as well. So
Yeah.
to me, there are no wars. All games coexist in my
Sure.
brain. You know, The Last of Us
You're delusional, but go on.
to Super Mario. It's you
Yeah.
know, I love them all.
Yeah.
I'm delusional.
There's no time anymore. You can't say that everything exists. You,
gotta
have
make
to have a
time.
preference.
So here's my Terminator, my T-800.
Did everybody come with you? Is everybody in town?
I hope so. Here's
There's-
Brandon
there's
Jones.
Jones.
Look at Jones. Always rocking the Han Solo character.
Oh, of course.
Awesome. You guys take some hits.
Where are your buddies? Oh, I see. So Meg died, and Jones went and rescued her heroically, off screen, of course.
Okay, sorry. There I am, just guns blazing.
Hiding up in the rafters, shooting from a distance.
Vodka shots. Huber, how are the towns in this game? The main hub is pretty cool. They have an entire section walled off for the beta, or maybe just progression in the game.
Possibly.
We're not sure. But the initial small area has a really cool vibe.
And just the one town available to us right now. But I'm sure as you travel to more planets, there are probably going to be more areas for people to group up in non-combat zones. Nice. So you guys can't see it, but just because he just murdered like 3 people with his special ability, that's when the orbs flew out. So the other 2 people in our fire team should have been able to pick them up and charge up their abilities quicker.
I'm gonna pull up a standing behind you weirdly.
Alright, you'll make me nervous, but it's cool.
Approaching the control station.
Get him! Get him! Look at that thing.
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
Don't turn around. What are you doing?
Look at that crazy
What is
fucking
that?
thing.
Whoa!
Does this remind everybody else of Firefly?
Oh yeah.
This?
It looks like the... Whoa, now it's changing.
Is it a gun?
What is going on?
Those
Oh,
are gonna
it's
drop
a...
enemies at
It
you.
looks like a building that came out of nowhere.
It's a gun. It's gonna zap somebody. Although Dinklage is just talking, we can't hear.
Yeah. The music is really good too. That's taking a backseat to everything else, but
This game is rad.
the music is
I'm gonna go home and play
fantastic.
it. See ya!
All right, Ian's taking
Bye,
it.
Ian!
If you're still playing, I'll see you in there.
Huber's down.
Down. I think we're all down. Shit just got real.
So what are you
This
trying to
strike-
do?
This is the strike mission.
All right.
It says level 6. I'm only 5.
So
They're
you
only
guys
3
went
and
into a
4.
tough one because Jones is down for the second time in 5 seconds. It
Yeah.
seems.
I mean,
Randy's
they're level
still down.
9s here. This might be too intense.
You guys can do it. I believe in you.
I just want to say Meg is a professional.
Yep.
Jones is a professional.
She spent a good amount of time in the alpha, that's for sure. As did I, of course. It's an addicting game. It's got the MMO quality of you just can't stop playing, and then
Yeah.
you turn around and it's 2 a.m.
I don't want to stop.
Yeah, you've got the right idea. Just hide for a little bit.
I never hide.
And Huber immediately runs into the fray.
Bad at hiding, and I die. Most kills, most deaths. That's my playstyle.
Yep,
This game is so fun.
it is. We're all gonna go home and play this by ourselves. Yeah. Play everything. You have the opportunity to play it all for free.
Yeah, the beta's a great time to just mess
Play
around
the crap
with all
out
the
of it.
classes.
All right, so
This
yeah,
captain.
there is a place to snipe, and I know that's not your game, but behind you, where you were hiding behind the computer, there's some rafters up above, and you could double jump up and just kind of sit there and be protected. It's up above those shipping containers, way up in the corner there. It's a
up
potential
there.
camping area. You could have a sniper camped up there that just stays up there. As you know, if everybody dies in the fire team, you have to start all over, so having one person in a safe area is a good idea. There's usually a safe area to hide, and you probably are always going to need to use it. This is a tough game, which is great.
Yeah, I love it.
I think everybody said that Jones has a superhero face. He does.
Gosh.
Jones is the superhero of GameTrailers.
Yeah, that chin.